Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA on Halloween. This is Kevin Harlan. It's East versus West here in Toronto. The Raptors hope to put on a show for their hometown fans. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
It's always a special day when these two clubs get together because it only happens twice during the regular season. And, of course, these are two of the league's powerhouses.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston. Ariza the 3 and Jones the 4. Is it out there with Harden. And it's Deadman in at the 5 spot. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. I'm sure the fans agree with Steve. These are two very strong teams, and the energy, Clark, in this arena tonight is incredible.
It is absolutely off the charts, and if it's anything like their two battles last season, Kevin, which they split, we're in for a real treat.
That's good. He's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Raptors.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
And Toronto has possession. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Now, here's Fromm. He had 37 points last game out. Here's Harden on the wing. Harden gets a screen from Fromm. Harden the pass to Fromm. On the clock. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Toronto's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Lowry. And stolen by Fromm. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they were also number 1 in fewest turnovers. When you take care of the ball, you give your team a chance to win.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. When you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency. You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Another miss by Harden.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Outside Lowry. Valanciunas with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. 5 to shoot. Here's Ross. And he gets the bucket. Ross has got his first basket of the night.
Not a really great start for him as he just isn't shooting the ball that effectively here early on.
Harden kicks the Fry. Back to Harden. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Toronto trailing. Here's Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got 5.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Harden. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
Both good from the line that time.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. That drops. Fry with the ball. Jones with the screen on Ross. It's deflected. Left side Lowry. He feeds it to Valanciunas. their boat. Lowry is screen on Ariza. Valanciunas inside. Working on Jones. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
I thought overall, Kevin, it was mostly the defensive effort that hurt them. There's no energy, no purpose.
Steve, I thought they were late. They didn't really communicate well, and as a result, they paid for it.
Patterson's in the pick for Lowry. Patterson with it. Now guarded by Fry. That's good. Valanciunas has got his second bucket. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
What do you think, Steve?
Oh, yeah, 8 lead changes already. I mean, that's a big number this early in the game. So we're in for a treat tonight. This is a competitive matchup.
Here's Fry after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. And Fry slams it in. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Toronto with the ball, following the score by Houston. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ross has got his second basket of the night.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guy.
Now, here is Harden. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the ball, just racking up the assists.
Floats one. Here's Dedmon. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Lowry with the ball. Guarded by Fry. Deep 2 from Ross. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
So close.
Wow, such a seesaw affair back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Raptors getting the bucket. Kicks to Fry. Pass to Nicholson. Releases from 15, and he hits the jumper for 2. And the Rockets lead by 1. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Romero. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. McDaniel, the pass to Nicholson. Rebound by the Raptors. Vasquez with it. Now guarded by Fry. Out to the wing. Raptors moving the ball around. The feed now to Vasquez.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look. Just lost his focus.
Now Fry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. The Raptors making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Up to this point, it's a contested game as we start the second quarter. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, Clark and Steve. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
They've got Vasquez. Kevin Seraphin is out there with Johnson. Then there's Tyler Hansman. And it's Romero in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the 76ers was simply superb. He had 37 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Now here's Vasquez. Here's the dish to Ross. Feeds to Hansbrough. Banked in off the glass. Hansbrough's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Here's Fry. He's got 5. Sherman misses the 3. Vasquez passes to Romero. It's 2-on-1. All going up court. Covington with the bucket.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Raptors shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Vasquez kicks to Serafin. Now here's Fry. D right on him. Down low. It's tipped. Ross with the steal. And here's Vasquez. He dishes it to Serafin. Pass to Vasquez. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Great look there, but off target. Fry dishes to Nicholson. Now here's Fry, guarded by Vasquez. And Fry slams it in. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Here is Ross, following the score by Houston. Mero, the pass to Vasquez. Poke loose. Dishes it to Hansbrough. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hansbrough's got 4 points in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Monty Eunice. Now here's Fry. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Nicholson, and Houston again with the bucket.
Well, he is back playing in front of his hometown, and it's such a rush of adrenaline when you get the opportunity to do that. Of course, you got to deal with a lot of ticket requests from family and friends, but hopefully you put that in the back of your mind and you just use the support as motivation.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Houston. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Covington, and that misses. That would have put him up. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ross, that's good.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Here's Fry. 7 points in the game. Off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, where plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Ross. Nicholson grabs the board.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one and threw him off just enough.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous passing ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Here is Ross, following the score by Houston. And Patterson kicks to low. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Rockets, number 1.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. They were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Rocket 2. And again, no good by Toronto. Houston in the lead. Fry dishes to Harden. Fry passes to Harden. Harden right side. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Tipped away and stolen by Fry. All alone. Finishes the break with a slam.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
And here are the Raptors now. The Rockets making the shot. And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Good D by Ariza.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
With it. He's got 6. Back to Jones. Lock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Fry knocks down the 10-footer. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
They got the most out of that possession, guys.
The try by Lowry. Ejected by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's the floater. And stolen by Patterson. Lowry dishes to Ross. Down low. Valanciunas passes to Lowry. And Valanciunas gets to Ross. Poke loose. He feeds it to Lowry. Again, the miss by Lowry.
He has not been on his game. And you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Fry dishes to Jones. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Ariza goes in. Breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with a steal.
And it sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim, guys. A lot of blocked shots through the first 2 quarters. And we'll take a peek now back at last season. Kyle Lowry, 6th in steals, and his passing skills were on full display last season. He was in the top 15 in the league in assists.
And Steve, I don't think you can overstate his steal numbers. I mean, they're way up there, and it's a credit to his concentration and his quickness and his aggressiveness. Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Fry slams it in. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Here is Lowry following the score by Houston. And that one's good. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Now here's Jones. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Fry with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Harden. Wide open. With nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. Raptors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Knocks it loose and stolen by Fry. And he jams it with authority.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they... So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Rockets...
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
No slowing him down, just incredible numbers for the Wizard. 19 points and 4 steals. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's hard to find words to describe it.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Jones is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Fry in at the point guard position. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. The Rockets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Raptors trailed by 11. Outside Lowry. He kicks to Valanciunas. And that is good. Valanciunas has got his third basket of the night. And here is Fry. Now the pass to Harden. Jones with the screen on Ross. And it's Ariza in the corner. Lock at 6. Ariza gets a screen from Fry. Ariza goes in. And it's Houston with another.
They have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
The Raptors shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Lowry passes to Cabot. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Fades and shoots. That one wide left. Rockets leading by 11. Here's Fry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. You look at Fry, such quick hands, second in the NBA.
He showed such great defensive instincts last year. Just a terrific defensive player.
In Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Passes to Valanciunas. Deep 2 from Ross. Green for 2 points. Ross has got 10 points. And for Houston, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Here's the screen. Goes up off the pick. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense is not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And both free throws good for Fry. Trailed by 13. Pass to Patterson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Patterson's got his first 2 points of the night. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now here's Fry. Now recovering. Harden inside the three-point line. Good as the jump shot falls. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Puts it up from 12. No good from Valanciunas.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Lowry brings the double. And Fry kicks to Dedmon. Now Fry. 23 points in the game to the inside. A floater. 3 on the clock. And there's the rejection. Harden against Lowry. The feed to Patterson. Ross on the wing. Outside Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go. Shot this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
No doubt the Atlanta fans want to see the Hawks take that game.
And here's Harden. He's got 13. Now the dish to Fry. Back to Harden. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Ross against Harden. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Ross.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And stolen by Patterson. And the jam by Ross.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
It's Harden with the drive. It's tipped. Ross with the steal. Here's Caboclo. And Fry kicks to Dedmon. Harden dishes to Dedmon. Now here's Fry. It's Ariza on the wing. Fires the three. Good. Ariza's got his third basket of the night right there.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Feeds to Patterson. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Here's Fry. He's got 23. Pass to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Had a chance to see where James Harden ended up in the rankings last season. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And he was a guy who was very efficient all season long shooting the basketball, finishing in the top 5 in field goal percentage.
And the percentage he shot from the three-point line, Steve, was really kind of video game-like in terms of how good he was from there. More than anything else, I think it was a product of his flawless shooting mechanics. I mean, he's very solid in how he shoots it and how he positions himself to shoot it. You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now, here's Fry. Guarded by Vasquez. A three. Harden can't hit. Raptors trailed by 8. This is to Vasquez. He feeds it to Ross. Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. No good from Ross. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Fry, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger cart right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Wide open. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Now, normally, that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Harden the pass to Fry. Here's Covington, guarded by Vasquez. Here's McDaniel. The pass to Harden. Toronto grabs the miss. Seraphin's got his 4th rebound in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could.
That's the way to make the trip.
They need some.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's a good screen. Harden outside, all alone. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
19 seconds left to play in the third. Vasquez with it. He's got 7. Passes to Romero. Kicks it out to Vasquez. 1 second left. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's off. We have the chance now, folks. Let's go to Farm assist of the game.
Well, I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie, and the truck for showing. But it's passing like this makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Tyler Hansbrough out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Vasquez. And it's Caboclo. And it's the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, no luck.
What was the defense doing there? He is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Rockets leading by 10. Now Fry. He dishes it to Ariza. Jump shot is good. Ariza's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Houston. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. They set the pick. Vasquez dishes to Valanciunas. Ariza with the rebound. And for the Rockets, they're shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. They get it back. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Raptors making a switch here. Patterson's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Harden's checked in. Valanciunas passes to Lowry. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game. Ross is checked in for Vasquez. Pass to Caboclo. And it's Lowry penetrating. And he banks in the layup.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Here's Tedman. Oh, look out.
Wow. You know, he may not have the elevation or the hop. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys. Clark, you're right.
You know, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that, he can put it down.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Ross on the wing. Outside Lowry. 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Ross. Unloads. Misses off the right iron.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. It's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
No way you can get back into the game if you continue to give up layups.
Raptors trailed by 15. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Cuts off the pass.
The offense looking much more crisp here. They're taking better care of the basketball.
Harden dishes to Fry. Jones the pass to Dedmon. Jones trying to get open. Dedmon's shot is off.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim. A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Takes it to Harden. And here is Fry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fry's got 29 in the game.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Ross with a wide open look. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Houston leading by 14. Fry with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And Fry slams it in. That's doing some skyscraping.
We're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
Flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
And it's Lowry penetrating. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ariza has the open look. And Houston again with the bucket. Now here is Lowry. Poke loose. Here's Fry.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Caboclo, the pass to Ross. And Patterson kicks to Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Talk about a terrific game for Ross. He's got 19 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rockets lead by 18. Here's Fry. Dedmon kicks to Harden. Dedmon dishes to Jones. And stolen by Patterson. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Fry. Patterson passes to Ross. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Finds the open look. And it's on target. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And Fry kicks to Harden. They set the pick. There's the feed to Dedmon. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Houston with another.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are two teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here.
Valanciunas with the ball. Right wing. Patterson passes to Caboclo. And Patterson kicks to Ross. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry inside the line. It's rebounded by Houston. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's a screen. And Fry kicks to Dedmon. Can't hit. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Cross on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Harden outside. Jones with the screen on Ross. Harden kicks the Fry. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Fry's got 16 points here in the second half. Pass to Caboclo. The drive by Lowry. Banked in off the glass.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense. And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Well, one thing about this win, it assures that they will not lose the season series. They only meet once more, of course, as interconference opponents.
And Steve, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has a bit of an edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it once more.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for the Wizards. He affected the game so much. Was able to.
So we see the Rockets taking the win.
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
I just put in so many hours in the gym, playgrounds, everywhere in between. My shot consistent as it gets. I can make most shots blindfolded, honestly. Making them in the game with my eyes open, that's a piece of cake. That's a piece of cake.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.